I will show you 3 ways to find your purpose very quickly. And the method is to pay attention to your emotions. And the 3 emotions that you should pay attention to when they come up is jealousy, anger, and admiration. You have to pay attention to this and reflect on those emotions, interrogate yourself about your feelings, and I will explain how you do that. So jealousy is a negative emotion. You feel that people are better than you. You think that they don't deserve what they have, that you should rather have that instead of them. Or maybe you would have thoughts about belittling them, that they don't deserve the attention that they get, or that it's stupid what they're doing. You have to sort of deconstruct this and look at why does this irritate you? And what you could do is just to turn this around and motivate you, because most probably the reason why you're so jealous or why you feel the need to talk down on these people is that you would like to be in their situation. You would maybe have the amount of money that they have. Maybe you want to have the looks that they have. Maybe you want to have the fame that they have, or the life that they have. The thing is, you got to ask yourself, it may seem unsurmountable to get to where they are, but to handle your emotion, you should sort of deconstruct what it is that you like about what they do or dislike about what they do. And if it's actually, if you're jealous of what they have or what they are, you should actually do what it takes to get there. And because these people didn't get it for free, they actually did a big job to get what they have. And to get what they have, you need to do the same. And so maybe you would conclude that, okay, it's not worth it. It's too much of a job. It's not that important to me. Well, in that case, you have to own that. In that case, your jealousy would disappear. But you have to sort of be mindful of not fooling yourself, because if this is a strategy for not taking responsibility in your life, then so that you can sort of continue to be jealous instead of doing the job, then it's a way of not dealing with your life. So sort of either you need to sort of deconstruct what they have that you would like to have, and then you sort of have to start little by little, like you have to start a process to go in that direction. And if you conclude that, this is stupid, like I don't want what they have, I despise what they have, I just think it's unfair that they get what they get, in that case, you don't have to be jealous in that case. You don't have to take the job to get where they are. Or maybe what they have is something, maybe it's not, their looks or their fame that you want, it's the attention that they get. Maybe it's attention that you want. So you sort of have to deconstruct what it is you're jealous of. The second emotion that you should use to find your purpose is anger. So what makes you frustrated and angry? Normally, what would be a reaction that most people would have would be like either express their anger in the face of people, or they would be bitter, or they would withdraw, they would become silent. But a better idea is to let the anger fuel your motivation. If what you get angry about is unfairness, that you see that things are unreasonable, that people behave in mindless and harmful ways, and that this is embedded in the culture, well, then you have found your purpose. You have something that you need to change. So use it to start to work. And you sort of have to find the best way of starting to destabilize the current system that is unjust. And do not expect this to be easy. And don't expect people to support you openly. Many people will support you, but they will be afraid to express that support, because what motivates most people is to not be criticized. People aren't brave. They want to go under the radar. And so you have to be okay that you get a pushback. And so people will tell you that they support you, but sometimes it can feel hard to, because it's hard to change things that are really deeply embedded in the culture, or that are a feature of culture, or that the things that are important and that makes you irritated, frustrated, and angry because they're unjust. These are hard things to change, but they give you a purpose in life and a direction, and you're actually then doing something important. The last emotion that I want you to pay attention to is admiration. What do you admire, and who do you admire, and why do you admire them? It's important to reflect a little bit on what it is that you admire. Why are they so fantastic? Try to find out what specifically about these people, or about this thing that you admire. What is it specifically that you like so much? So this is what you would like to emulate, these traits. This is what you want to become. This is the new you. And you should sort of try to identify what you admire, what makes you feel joy and happiness, and then start slowly to go in that direction. Try to start to find those communities, find those people, find those activities that makes your soul shine, because this is something that is right for you. And try to emulate what the people that you admire do. So if you do these 3 things, you pay attention to your emotions when you feel them. For example, if you look at the television, if you notice what people say or do in organizational life, or in when people talk on a cafe beside your cafe table, and just try to start to practice this. And then you can write it down. Write it down, journal about it, so that it becomes clearer to you, because writing is thinking. So working with this, and then maybe finding a community that you can talk to about this, is starting you off in the right direction. And just doing this, keeping on doing this, and not stopping and just losing your motivation, not losing your belief in yourself. You have to trust yourself and your own process. And if you do that, you will find your purpose, and I promise that you will be a lot happier in life. It will actually solve all the rest of your problems. Namaste.